Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Derf Gaming. We're doing another Innistrad flashback draft today because they were still going, and I wanted to get a chance to do one before before they run out tomorrow. Okay, so we're left with an interesting couple options here. We can take Butcher's Cleaver and like pray to find an invisible stalker, but that doesn't seem great. So our real two options are go sweet, go deep, go spider spawning, or play Mind Shrieker. Get a Mind Shrieker. Now, if you look at this card, it's a 2-mana 1/1 flyer, but it can temporary pump by milling the top card of a library and getting +X in the turn with X of that card's current mana cost. It's a high variance card, but it's definitely powerful. Like, you can hit it a couple times with that and just win a game. That said, I think we might just have to go sweet, right? Yeah. Spawning. Ooh, Heartless Summoning. This is a cool card. I tried to make it work all the time in originally instead draft. Guess what? That's not a good card for draft. You're never gonna get the deck you want. Anyway, Silent Departure's good. Deadweight is good. I remember this card being alright. Problem is there's like nothing here that's specifically great with my spider spawning. I mean, Silent Departure helps me get to late game, and it is a card with flashback, so there's some value there as I will hopefully be self-milling myself. Yeah, I mean, we already took the spider spawning. Might as well just, we're going for it. We're going for it. Okay, so we have a couple options here. Grizzled Outcast is just big. Scavenger also pretty good, but neither is like great in the deck. Oh, Boar also very good card. Just you can get a 5-power Trampler for 4 mana. If you can get a Morbid trigger, that does work. Is that better than Claustrophobia? Probably not, right? Yeah, we're gonna take the Claustrophobia. Removal is removal, and we do need to survive long enough to cast spider spawning. Dump our whole deck and start going wild. We still aren't seeing any of the other pieces to the deck, though. This is a card that like works in the archetype, but isn't necessary in the spider spawning version, where you just get creatures instead of a enchantment with +X. That doesn't seem great here. Victim doesn't seem. Do I just take another Claustrophobia? I mean, Lost in the Mist is really expensive. I mean, Sensory Deprivation is also pretty good. It has been referred to as the blue Swords to Plowshares, which is definitely an overstatement, but okay. First off, it's kind of interesting. This is just Anointed Procession, right? It's like a slightly worse Anointed Procession from Innistrad. Amonkhet. Like technically that works with spider spawning, but it's not really necessary. We've gotten like no self mill too. We would be so much better off if we were just on that goofy flyer. Wait, how did we end up with Victim Night? Didn't I click Sensory Deprivation? Alright, well, we are where we are. We're taking Parallel Lives. Uh... I remember this card being serviceable, but it's much better in the version of the deck with the Mind Shrieker. Where we actually be those colors. Oh my god, the card would be so good. We've seen none of the self mill, and we haven't even seen any of like the incidental pieces to Spider Spawning. I'm not saying that we're giving up, but I'm saying we're taking the Moreland Hunt. Oh, Forbidden Alchemy. Guess that's where we want to be either way. Oh man, this is not coming together. This is not a plan coming together. Sensory depth? Like, what are we doing? I have no idea what our plan is. Huh. Like, we've got literally no creatures to go with the spider spawning. We're about to take a cellar door. Still no real creatures. We're gonna take Woodland Sleuth. Do we just give up on the Green Dream and go like a blue black? I mean, is Brain Weevil any good? Curiosity would be really good to strap on that freaking Mind Shrieker. We're definitely blue. We're gonna take Curiosity. We're flying to flyer. We'll take Ghostly Possession. It kind of gets in the way of our flyers, but it is still a way to just basically remove a creature. Sure. Not happening. Well, we found a Woodland Cemetery. This green black deck we're not playing. Green blue black, you know what I'm saying. Still none of the dang none of the pieces. We still haven't seen nothing. Well, huh. So are we dipping into white? Because I mean, Doom Traveler is not the worst card, if I recall. Elder Cathar also pretty good too. Is this our plan? Are we white now? We could take a Stitcher's Apprentice and try to go off with Parallel Lives. Go off, quote unquote. Oh no, they're in the same pack. They're in the same pack. Okay, well we'll take the Stalker and hope the Cleaver wheels. More likely than the other way. This is a way to win the game. Yeah, we're taking the Stalker. Like another parallel lives. And then just all the Stitcher's apprentices and anything and try to find a way to play the Moreland Haunt, play the spider spawning, and just go deep on making double tokens. I mean, the correct answer is to take the boar or the worm. Like, those are the correct options, but we are in full screw around mode right now, as this draft has gone completely off the rails. I mean, I guess I'm pretty sure I'm green, which makes Caravan Vigil just better than Traveler's Amulet. Uh, yeah, I guess another Heartless Summoning. Hey, it's a real life creature. I mean, One-Eyed Scarecrow is good too, but well, do I just take the Scarecrow? Eventually, I need a way to win the game, but I kind of have ways to win the game. Combo, baby, the combo. Or the more like I don't know. I think the Scarecrow is actually better. Huh. I think we want the Occultist because we just need more creatures at this point over Forbidden Alchemy. And I think this is going to be better than the Corpse, too. Well, the better blocker, we can find some additional value out of milling somebody. I mean, if we're on this, like, win with Parallel Lives plan, Grave Bramble just to clog the ground is not the worst card we could find. Ranger's Guile is probably going to be better than Dream Twist because Dream Twist is just bad. This isn't going to be good in our deck. Probably goes right to the sideboard, but the mill deck does exist in the format, but it's like very hard to get the good version. I know I tried a lot in original Innistrad. I tried a whole lot. I played a lot of Dream Twists. Lot of Dream Twists. Ooh, I mean, it's the plan, right? It's creatures because we do need some creatures in the deck for spawning and for Moreland Haunt. I think we'll take Purify for the sideboard. If you cast it at the right time, you can use that to interrupt the spider spawning combo and just end their whole setup. Sure, a Bramble Crush. Playing any of this other stuff. Maybe we're supposed to be in red. Look at that. Who knows? A real late Burning Vengeance, though. Somebody's in that deck. They're about to, like, flip their lid when they get past that. Alright, this deck is pretty jank. Curse of Death's Hold isn't what we're looking for exactly. Murder, I guess, right? Range assistance good, but we're not. I don't really have anything to ramp into yet. We need more creatures. Boar is good, but we need a creature that wins the damn game. All of a sudden, we're rolling in real cards again. Ambush Viper, good way to just kill something. It is, the Green Doomblade. Hey. Dark Thicket Wolf is good. But I think we just take Sturmgeist. And it sticks with our Clog the Ground and winning the Flyers or finding a cleaver for this Stalker plan. Scholar, good. Moonheron, good. Illusion is a pretty big blowout when you trigger it. Wolf, something that we want to play will wheel. That is actually the important part here. We will get something back from that pack. We do have some decent bodies for preying upon. I think right now we just want a Fester Hydeboar. I think we just need a couple more creatures into the deck. Oh, Sulfur Falls. I think we're just gonna take the Lumber Knot. Woodland Sleuth is not great. But I do think we can get some value out of this. Oh. I mean, that's a pretty good way to win a game that we can just delay, right? Just an 8/8 trampler that when it dies just spits 2 cards from your graveyard back into the battlefield, and we have the ability to trim our graveyard some. Amulet? Part of me wants a torch, but I think the villagers are going to be better. I'm not, how many instants or sorceries do I have? Sort by... Cancel it. All right. 1, 2. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Okay. Delusion? Delusional if I think I'm going to pull that off, right? I mean... screw it. We'll take the Delver. Illusion? No, we'll take the actual counter spell. By the way, that pack that I said we were going to get something good back from got kind of shreked. I don't really want a Wooden Stake. I don't really need a Voiceless Spirit, though, either. I already have a Wooden Stake. I have another Tormented Pariah. I never found any extra Stitcher's Apprentices. There was the one in a pack with the Murder or whatever. This card is not good, but in terms of things we want to equip on a flyer or an invisible stalker, it's definitely better than a wooden stake because it has upside. It's like this will be at least a +1/+1 on attacking. Cellar door does not seem good. Our deck's bad. Our deck is very bad. This went all kinds of sideways in the middle there, and I don't know if this deck's gonna do anything. It's got like 3 defenders, an invisible stalker but no cleaver. Okay. I think we play the Delver. I think we play Curiosity. I think we group creatures separately again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we can't play Delver. But do we have to? We kind of have to, right? We pull the Traveler's Amulet. Because Caravan Vigil's a sorcery. And then... Look, I know the Parallel Lives are bad. We don't have a lot of token makers. But... we don't have anything else to play. This is... Oh, we can play Cellar Door. Yeah, we should play Cellar Door. Duh. We definitely want that effect if we're going to play the 2 Parallel Lives. And I'm going to cut Sensory Deprivation, which I like, but it's an enchantment. And it just doesn't fit with the rest of my deck at the moment. So is Curiosity just going to be so bad when I don't have Invisible Stalker that Deprivation's better? No, I think the deck is so bad that we need the upside of like strapping a Curiosity to a Delver that we somehow flip on turn 2. Oh wait, no, we still have to cut something. I'm doing terrible math. We just cut them both. No, I really think we need the Curiosity. Because these cards are just terrible. We need to draw a lot of cards because they're not good cards. Okay, look, I know I just cut our 2 pieces of removal, but I don't know what else to do with this deck. Like, if we get a Stitch's Apprentice and a Parallel Lives down, we can just make infinite 2/2s. Well, a 2/2 a turn. If we get double, we can make 3 2/2s a turn. Well, no. Yeah, no, it would twice it twice. One or more tokens would become 2, and then it would hit the second effect, and then the 2 is more, so it would create 4. As we sacrifice 1. Stellar Door doubles. Moorland Haunt doubles. And we need as many creatures as we can. I can't cut any creatures because I need them for Moorland Haunt and Celador. And Spider Spawning. 13 is kind of too few, to be perfectly honest, but I have no other creatures to buy. I mean, yeah, okay. Here we are. This doesn't seem to realize that I want both a single black mana for flashing back over there and a single white mana for, you know, paying for Moorland Haunt. Alright, well. You know, this is going to be the point where the video just smash cuts to 3 screens of me losing. Sure, we'll play first. I don't think it changes too much. I guess. It's not a good hand, but I don't think this deck has good hands. I think this deck is what it is. I guess we have to get the island. Even though I would love to have used that to get one of our 2 colors of random splash variety. We don't have either of the colors in our hand, and our island is very necessary for the long-term plans here. Alright, well, I mean, we got our defenders online. Oh, the Rune Chanter's playing. Oh, I remember that card. Oh, these are just throwbacks all over the place. We're going to make the Stitches Apprentice because it can attack, technically. And then we can make the Lumber Knot if we draw a card. Hey. Wait a second. It's almost like we have a game plan here. Nope, can't attack with that. It's too valuable to the game plan. The terrible, terrible game plan. Meanwhile, my opponent's like, yeah, game plan? I got a game plan. Let's go all in on this flyer. I want to start Curiosity, but playing the One-Eyed Scarecrow saves me 2 damage a turn. And then I can attack with both of these. I can Curiosity the Lumber Knot now. And then smash with both. And I don't grow the Lumber Knot any this turn, but it does have Hexproof. Yeah, no, that's not like he's going to take it out. And then next turn I can grow it. Yes. Please, yes. We need cards, yes. Okay. He equipped it and gets first strike. Do we think he can give it? Do we think he has a 1-mana instant? I think even if he does, it's better for us if he does. Well, it's not better for us, but did he just not account for that? Oh, he might have just not accounted for that. Hey, that's pretty good for us. Now what's better here? Grave Bramble doesn't do anything, so it must be Blade. We don't actually need another defender right now. Doesn't actually get us anywhere. Okay then. I think I have like my only out at the moment that I can see. Strap trepidation blade to lumber knot and swing. Because if he blocks the daily departed, I can trade with it. Now, if it mills anything, if it mills a single spell for Root Chanter's Spike, I just lose. But I can't actually make a reach creature with Spider Spawning with nothing dead. So I think I'd have to strap it. I just gotta go for it. Strap, attack. Mill his whole deck. Okay. No way he blocks again. Dear God, yes. Well, that doesn't do anything. I think I just have to pass, right? I'd like desperately need to get a creature into the graveyard this turn. I can't spend the money on the occultist. Spend the money, spend the mana. But I didn't hit an instant. And he needed 2 mana or less instant or sorcery. And then he can double equipped. I mean, this is gonna go here, obviously. Yeah, that was clear. The clear step one. Oh, it's really like that. Homies, just flyers and equipment. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, now we know. We don't have any. We don't have any sideboard cards. You can Bramble Crush it. No, we probably just want to bring our claustrophobia and our sensory deprivation. Grave Bramble seems extremely terrible against his deck. I know this leaves us without a lot of creatures, but defenders that, yeah, they're not doing anything. Oh, we'll keep this hand. One of our winning strategies is here, and that's flip Delver turn 1. Or turn 2. Well, you know, potentially here. Likely, very not likely, because 2 of our 6 instant sorceries are in our hand, but... no. Ooh, he did nothing there, which means I get to go for Dissipate here. Caravan Vigil is a sorcery. Yes! We're getting there. We in it. Okay then. I think our opponent just has too many equipment. There is a limit on how much equipment you can play. Dissipate that, and we should win, right? That seems pretty strong right now. Because we have the silent departure follow up. Huh. I think we just take murder, right? We need another land to cast it, but really need to find another land here. Hey. Okay. That's fine. We go to combat next turn. He's gonna do that again, and then after combat we can make the murder. Oh, well. I think it's better just the sensory depth, because that actually makes him do it again. Now he has to flashback. Or just blocking, or lose his thing blocking. Either way is fine with me. Okay. He's got the tap. Next turn. A target mine. Well, see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in hand. Or 4 creatures here, which means there's 7 left in the deck. Get a 1 and 3, definitely. He's showing 1, 2 creatures. He's got 3 cards in hand. Hasn't played. It's more. He's more like we're more likely to hit a creature on his side. A. Oh, yes, if I had half a brain and attacked with the Apprentice and the Aberration last turn, I could win right now. Well, no, because he would tap these two. So I guess I couldn't, but... Hey! I don't think we have anything we can really change on this one. I think we just are where we are. Yo, okay. We're going for it. Ah, the colors. Playing the black, getting me nicked in the butt. Uh, there's only 7. There's only 7 islands in the deck. I am on the draw. All that on top. Not a great card, but it is one of the better cards we have in our deck. And well, we knew we were. Oh, please! That's exactly what we need. No. Our opponent tilted hard, got the disconnect and everything. Yeah, don't keep one-landers when you've seen such a terrible deck from your opponent. My deck is terrible. I'm never flipping this Delver. I just strapped the Curiosity onto. Look at my hand. Any hand beats this hand. Any hand that gets to play cards. Don't keep a one-lander against a bad deck. If you know your opponent has a bad deck, and you've seen it in two games, and you know it's bad, make sure you have a hand that you can play. You don't need to keep a risky one-lander where you, on the play, kept an on-the-play one-lander versus the deck he saw in the first two games. Like, that doesn't make any damn sense. Doesn't make any damn sense. All right, so we're 1-0 somehow with this deck. So yeah. Delver of Secrets, pretty good card. I don't know if you knew this about Delver, but you know. Pretty good to get a 3/2 flyer for 1 mana when you get it. I mean, who knew? Who would have thought? So yeah, we've completely figured our win condition. It's draw an early Delver and somehow flip it. His hand doesn't do anything. I think I can cast its Parallel Lives. Mulliganing. Well, I mean, it does have a card we can actually cast. Now 2. Alright, I mean, I don't know how we're winning this game, but we do have a plan for the beginning part of it. Right until our opponent just smashes us over. We really don't have anything that can that does with Typhoid Rats well. Like, we don't want to trade our Delver for it. And we don't really have a lot of X1s. Like, that's gonna get it straight up no matter what. But I'll probably wait on the Grave Bamble trade because I can get the Lumber Knot counter. He's like, what the hell is a Grave Bramble? When you see a card on the stack and you just gotta read it and just you're like, huh? I ain't never seen that guy before. Theoretically, this is actually really good against his deck. If he's showing blue-black, there should be zombies incoming. Maybe I don't trade that for the Typhoid Rats. I'm going to make the Lumber Knot because I have no way to actually make tokens at this given moment, so no reason to really play Parallel Lives. If this deck if this deck somehow goes 3-0 and we never trigger Parallel Lives, it's actually in the realm of possibility right now. As ridiculous as that sounds, totally a thing that could happen here. Doesn't want to give me the counter with the rat. I just attack with the lumber knot, right? Because if he trades, I get a Festerhide boar. If he doesn't, I get in for mana or damage. Just jumped right to 5/5. Like we could sit there and trade a bunch of stuff, make the lumber knot bigger, and it isn't hex proof, but 5/5 trampler is pretty good too, especially if you can get the Death Toucher out of the way. He's got Ghoul Razor, so he definitely has Zombie. So the Grave Brambles are definitely going to be good. I'm still totally going to block this Homicidal Brute with the Grave Bramble here. Nice. Got me. I'm like super pressured to silent a part of that right now to dissipate it, so might as well just take the turn off, play the Parallel Lives. That's never going to trigger. And I guess we just bounce the Murder and go for the Dissipate. Alright, well, it's not the Murder, but we can't just sit around. A 3/4 flyer is going to be just as much of a problem for us. Bouncing that, like, I know I can save more damage on a future turn by bouncing Murder, but I could actually save 4 damage as well by bouncing that right now, because it would get to attack twice. In the time I would have bounced the Murder on this next turn. It would get to attack once, and it would get to attack again on the next turn. So I save the same amount of damage, but that lets me use the mana of that last turn. So this turn I could theoretically draw a land and make this Mold Graph monstrosity. Though that doesn't do anything for me. Oh no, I can see you can't attack my Murder. Yeah. So if I draw another land, and I can make Mold Graph monstrosity and not die right away. Okay, well, we're strapping that on so we get the extra land drop. Oh man, he's got the 2 creature special here. We play Moreland Haunt. We can attack. We'll get to draw a card. Just attack and draw a card. And I don't think there's anything in the deck that can save us, but just to not, yeah, nothing here to save us. Okay. What do we think sideboard wise? Again, our opponents just have too many flyers. So we got to bring claustrophobia in. I don't think we're gonna bring the sensory depth into. And I still think Grave Bramble's gonna be good. Because he showed Glue Caller. He's gotta have zombies, right? Uh I think we'd have to take out Forbidden Alchemy. Curiosity is kind of our card draw plan. Hey, we got the best hand in the deck right here. It's got a Delver of Secrets and a Curiosity, and no instants or sorceries in the hand. So we just flip the Delver on turn 2 and we run away with this. Right, folks? Come on. Easy flip, easy flip. Easy flip, easy life. Easy flip, easy life. Sturmgeist? No, I do not want to reveal Sturmgeist. No way do we trade that Delver for the Typhoid Rats. I don't think we trade the Stitcher's Apprentice for it either, because it's kind of a part of our plan here. Yes! Yes, we want to reveal that card. Snap that right onto there. Yes. Do I make the 2/2 here? He wants to... Yeah, I'm just going to save the damage. He wants to get me with the hunger again. That's why he did that attack. He attacked with everything, hoping I would make a make the homunculus to block the corpse, and then he could get the aberration, which I almost clicked trying to show it off. Nice. He didn't have a lot of choices there. Attack in. See what we draw first. Ooh, Stalker's pretty good. We play Stalker. I think we silent Departure. We're not blocking. So I'm just trying to slow down his attack a little. Because next time I go, I'm going to just make the blade onto the stalker and keep swinging. Cool, I'll take 3. You're taking 3 a turn from the aberration anyway. Plus 1 from the invisible stalker now, at least. Yes. Take that turn. Probably better just to blade up, right? Rather than go for the backside of the silent departure. Oh, and we get. Oh, we just have a. Oh, we get rid of a corpse lunge. Yeah, that's not the. That's not the hunger. Get in for 6. Draw a card. Found another land, which is pretty nice. We do want to keep making land drops for the foreseeable future. That was kind of questionable play. Oh, he's got the moan though that makes 2 took. Okay, I was about to say like, wait, doesn't he just lose the game on the backside to departure? See what we draw first. Yes. Oh. I think I just make the Sturmgeist, right? Making an extra creature, specifically one that's big enough to block his whole shindig, definitely seems good. Hey. Okay, so the deck remains the same. Either we flip a Delver or we don't. Right? I mean, it's yeah, it's life apparently. Sometimes you flip the Delver, sometimes the Delver flips you. Now the question is, do we just mulligan for turn 1 Delver? How many games do we realistically win when we don't turn 1 Delver? Ugh. I think I gotta mulligan this. I can't actually cast that Grave Bamble unless I draw another forest. And the Moldgraf Monstrosity is basically, it's a 7-drop, so it's basically a blank card. So it's really a 6-land hand anyway. A 6-card hand anyway. With a 4-drop and a 5-drop that won't be able to do anything when I cast them. Unless there's something somehow in the graveyard. And nothing else, nothing I can cast. Yeah, mulligan. It's not good, but I mean, it's just 5. It's really just 5 lands and a Lumberknot, right? It's probably better to go to 5. All right, well, we took a risk going down to 5, but I mean, it was better than this. I'd rather need to just draw a couple lands than have 5 lands and a freaking lump. Ooh, see, that's what we're looking for. Fetch the island because it lets us play 2 spells. Well, 1 spell, but you know, 2 if we draw on any other land. Celador is not a good draw here, but I mean, there is a non-zero chance of us not drawing a land here. So, oh, nice. Get in there for the 1. Get him. Yeah. Oh man. Where's that green mana when we need it? If we draw another mana, we're in a pretty good spot. Of course we didn't, but if we had, we could parallel lives, and then we'd have been start making 2/2s every turn that are extra. We get real far ahead. I mean, if we draw back-to-back lands, we have a good chance in this game, I think. We can make enough 2/2 for that Lantern Spirit just kills us. And we could actually just play the Murder of Crows to stop the Lantern Spirit killing us, so. Oh! Don't even get the trigger. Can't even get the trigger. Okay, well, we take 6. That's not good. Definitely need to draw a land. Not a land. Ugh. That's game, right? Oh. Lost in the mist? Ew. Alright, well. That was kind of unfortunate that we kind of just, like... We just lost that one to the deck. Like, and not, like, the fact that our deck was bad. We lost that one to mana, really. That opening hand had 1 more mana in it, we would have snapped it. If that second hand was all mana. And then the third hand was survivable if we had drawn, like, if we had just drawn, if we had drawn all of our land on time, I think we win that game. Like, we just go 2 drops, if we just draw a second land, third land, fourth land, I think we just win. Because we could just get right up to our, what's it called? Our parallel lives. Pad is kind of risky, but I'm gonna keep it because any land gets us to villagers. Well then, gonna be like that, huh? Whew. Definitely would have been bad if we just let his watch keep transform there. Lost that game real fast. Whew. Yeah, I mean, if we could, if we have to find mana, a white mana could get us to the double parallel lives triggers. My opponent just keeps playing Forget Werewolves. Oh. Well, I can't leave up Dissipate, because if I pass, everything flips. Can't play Lumberknot. We'll just play the other parallel lives then. Okay, so we need a white mana or a spider spawning. Oh, my opponents are playing real Magic. We're really not trying that hard. Okay. Land not bad there. There was definitely some better options of lands to draw, but you know. White mana gives us the Moorland Haunt access, even though our creature's freaking exiled. And the blue mana would have given us. Oh no, I guess it doesn't give us Dissipate. But yeah, the white mana would have given us the Moorland Haunt access that we can't use yet. This deck would be like a lot better if we had found a couple more Stitcher's Apprentices. I guess we did pass one. I guess we could have taken more aggressively. He's just smacking me with Fiend Hunters. Meanwhile, they don't even exile. Like they don't destroy the creature. They just stash it away, so I can't even use it. uh I mean, got the cellar door. I'm not dissipating that. Oh, what? If I hit, I can get my creatures back. Ugh. No, instead I mill my fucking... The blade was on the bottom of the deck. Meanwhile, my opponent reveals my whole freaking deck. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. I mean, yep. That's... Oh, shit. I mean, we're technically not dead if we do that, right? We just gotta actually hit Uncellar Door this time. Oh god, this is so terrible. So I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, and token maker. I've got 4 creatures in the graveyard. 5, 6, 7 of my 8 of my 13. So I've got 5. I got 1 and 4. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures on the graveyard on the battlefield. He's probably about a 1 and 3-ish, assuming he's got playing like 15. I'm willing to like, cause even if he's only playing like 13, he's also a 1 and 4. And if he's playing 14 or more, it's better to trigger him. All right, well, that's gonna do that. We're saltily running it back. We're just gonna click submit, and we're gonna get a little bit luckier. The deck isn't good, but I think it's better than it's been getting a shake out on. Oh, this is not a great hand either. It does have, like, it's got a silent departure to kind of slow down, and a scarecrow. If we could get a third mana, if we draw a plains, or plains, no, not a plains. If we draw a forest, we're like not that far. Hey. With the murder of crows in hand, it's definitely correct to get the blue. I know it's the splash color we needed last. I know all these things. I'm right there with you, but I don't know what to tell you. Getting the blue is like pretty. It feels very correct there. I don't have the Moorland Haunt in hand. Of course, drawing a Grave Bramble is pretty laughable because also didn't get green. Scarecrow shuts down Doom Traveler totally because we can trade for the front side, and then the -1 takes care of the back side. We'll trade, but kill the front side, and the -1 takes care of the spirit token. So right up until he does that, but we could actually just silent departure that. It's not that bad. It's a half a card for his one card, the Bonds of Faith, and it sets him back. Oh, what do we got here? Thraben Sentry. Oh, I remember this card. That card's pretty good. Oh, but we got murder. Of the crows. Huh. Okay, let's attack a murder first. See if anything happens that causes us to discard or lose a creature. In which case, we'd play the Festerhide. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yes. I mean, it's got to be correct to discard the Paladin Lives, right? We've got no way to make tokens. Oh, that's gonna work out pretty well for him. Can attack with the other one, trade for my Trampler, and then get his own another 5/5 Trampler of his own. Not gonna lie, it's pretty sweet. Yes. Well, we just dumped Parallel Lives, so we don't really need that. Yes. I'm about to tell these creatures that's better long term, but like it doesn't stop him from just smashing me with his Thraben Sentry. Or the occultist is kind of annoying because that does do it with the one-eyed scarecrow. Don't need that forest. We almost look like a real regular deck at the moment. Oh, that is pretty kind of annoying for us. It's not what we're looking for here. Yeah, if you want the flyer, you can have the flyer. I don't really want to mill myself that bad. I guess I could have just milled another card that way. He blocks the flyer again. I get to discard this. Oh, no. Interesting. I think I just pass. Fairly likely to get a Murder of Crows trigger at some point. We're going to go for the double. I should have done the murders first. I don't really want Parallel Eyes. Oh, the monstrosity would have been good. Get in with them. If you don't know what just happened here, we just got the Moreland Hunt and the plains on this Forbidden Alchemy, which means we can only take one. Which means, like, a forest is better, right? Man, where's the spider spawning when we need it? We need it now. God. Okay. That's also not a spider spawning. Okay. Yeah, we need this to be spider spawning. I believe we just lose. I think we lose. Oh, maybe we could bounce something. Let's attack first. Okay, I play my land and my villagers, and I can silent depart or something. Do I need to silent depart? All right, let's do some math here. Taking at least 2. This can attack as long as I play a spell, which I'm doing. So then he's got 1, 2. He's gonna transform this. 3, but I can block this here, and I can block this with the Gaia Reach if I want to. So I definitely think it's correct to, yeah, okay, so I play this, and I silent departure the Spectral Rider. If I silent departure the Flyer, he can play the Flyer back, and it blocks the Murder of Crows. But now if he wants to do all the damage that he wants to do, he's got to attack with the Voiceless Spirit. I definitely needed to attack Invisible Stalker last turn. I thought I was going to need it as a blocker. I really should have done the math first. That is probably gonna do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 here. There's 2 lands left in the deck, and I need one of them to be right on top. Or I just lose. Wait, is he not going for it, or is he switching targets? Oh my goodness. I don't want to lose this game. I really want to get the 2-1 with this terrible deck. Equipped it. Just top land. If the top card is a land, and the card beneath that is a spider spawning, we're still okay. If we had hit spider spawning in the first 32 cards in our deck, we'd be fine. Okay, just top card needs to be a land. Top card needs to be a land. It's no big deal. No big deal. Oh, dude, he got the best. I've played this card so many times in so many terrible situations. This guy got like the best 2 Trepidation Blade swings of all time. 5 or 6 cards in game 1 and then 4 in game 2. GG's, buddy. Okay. Yep. It is what it is. So yeah, consider this a primer for why you don't try to draft spider spawning in this format anymore. Everybody is always trying to draft it, and you're gonna have times like that where you take a spider spawning and cannot find the cards you need, and you end up and when you don't find the cards you need, and you waste a couple picks on parallel lives, you end up in this train wreck. Okay, well, this deck was thoroughly awful, and I'd recommend you never try anything like it. But I hope you enjoyed going on the journey with me through these terrible cards, attempting to trickle parallel eyes when I have 2 in the deck, even once, and not managing, taking spider spawning first pick, not getting to catch that even once. Okay, well, yep. Well, I'll see everybody tomorrow, where we're But we're probably gonna go back to Ixalan. I haven't decided. I might sneak in one more Innistrad draft before the queue leaves, because I kind of feel like I got smushed a little hard on that one. But yeah. Either way, I will see everybody tomorrow. Till then, be sure to like, subscribe, thumbs up, say hi on Twitter, leave a comment. Don't forget to call your mom too, and have a great life. Peace.